Well, welcome to a chess video. I usually do not do this because I play Minecraft a lot, but I kind of got into chess lately, and I just wanted to talk about it. So, this is my moves, usually when I play a chess game. This is not really the best, chess game of my life, but I blundered in the game after this. Although this game was a 4-move checkmate, I'm about to just hit the pawn. You'll see what I mean in a second. And just checkmate him. Yep, that's the 4-move checkmate. He kind of blundered by putting that knight there. But anyway, let's get on to the next game. That was pretty fast. So when you're playing chess and you open with the pawn to e4 and he does that, usually I'll play knight right there because it'll threaten his pawn. And then they will usually do that because that is actually a good move. But then I just play knight there and threaten the fork to the rook, but I'll usually defend the queen taking with either a bishop or a rook. If I can get a rook, I usually can't. But he played an interesting move there and played pawn. So I played knight and then he just did another pawn, which was not probably not his smartest move because he's just playing defense, and I did threaten his knight there with my bishop, which is not probably not the best move on my part because I'm not grandmaster or anything like that. But here he threatens my knight. I will just move it backwards to protect my bishop just in case there are any threats on it. There. Then he threatens my bishop, in which I respond to him just by taking his knight because I can't really do much here. Usually you don't want to lose material, but I couldn't really do anything there, so I just took that knight. So castling is a good move. Usually you'll want to castle and just build from your board from there. So then he plays bishop right there. So I'll open up the little pawn right there. Not that one, but that only up one. Or else he could just take my queen, because I'm going to try to move my queen out and threaten his rook. So he will take probably. Yep. Now I could just take his bishop here and be up in material, but I'm going to threaten his rook and see what he does about that. And if he moves his rook away, I'm going to just take his bishop. And if he doesn't, I'm going to take the rook and then take this bishop. So he threatens my rook. So I'm just going to take the rook of his. And because if he takes my rook, I get his bishop after. So it's, he only gets a rook. I get a rook and a bishop. I'm up in material. Let's see what he does. Yep, he takes. I'll just take with my king. Now, let's see what he will do after that. He'll move his pawn up. I can just take there because he can't move his bishop. Let me check this actually. Yeah, let's just take it. I got him pinned with my queen so he can't take back. And he decides to do that, so I'll just take the pawn. Maybe not the best move. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, I'll just take the pawn. Let's see what he does next. He'll move queen up to kind of just get away with that pin off his belt, which is valid, but I'm going to just move pawn up so he can't take it. And if he tries to take my knight, won't work either. I'll stay with the knight because he can't take it back with anything. Queen up there. What is that? Just threaten his queen if he takes there. See what he does. pawn up there. I can just take that with my queen, or do I want to take that with my pawn? I'm not really sure because he still has his queen by my knight, which would threaten if I took the other pawn and put him in check. I might just take it. Yep. Bishop. Interesting. Now, I don't know what that does, but we'll see his plan. I'm just gonna push my pawn up. See what he does there. Oh, wait. That was a blunder, actually. Frick. Because he can just move his queen down. And take that pawn. He can't do anything else, but that's what he can just. I just blundered my pawn. Oh! Oh, he just blundered his queen! Let's go! He just blundered the queen! Oh my gosh, he just blundered the queen. I take one knight. Yep, he'll take with pawn. Now I'm just gonna pin that bishop. Actually, I probably should have moved it one square down. Oh, we could pin the knight. And threaten the rook at the same time. Let's see what he's gonna do about that. What? Oh, he just blundered his rook. He just blundered his rook. Okay, check. He'll move up. I think I can just move my bishop up there. And he's abandoned the game. Well, that'll do it. See you later, buddy. I wonder what made him get so salty about that. Not my best game, but it was a game. Anyway, see y'all.